Mr. Foreign Minister, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I am delighted to be in Iran at the invitation of my brother. When I come to Iran, I feel that I have come home. The people of Pakistan and the people of Iran have long historic ties. Not only are we neighbors, we are brothers and sisters, and I look forward to working with you to taking the relationship between our two countries to new heights. On behalf of the government and people of Pakistan, I convey a message of goodwill and cordiality to our Iranian brothers and sisters. Iran is a very important neighbor of Pakistan, one with which we share immutable historic and fraternal bonds. For the Prime Minister of Pakistan and for myself, building close relations with Iran remains a high priority. I can say with great satisfaction that we continue to build upon the exceedingly positive and constructive relations enjoyed by our two countries. During our conversations today, we took stock of the entire gauntlet of bilateral relations and identified ways to take our relationship further, to match its true potential, particularly in areas of trade, investment, connectivity, border management, the facilitation for Zairene, cultural and educational cooperation, and enhancing people-to-people exchanges. I am glad that we have come closer to resolving one of the major obstacles in the expansion of bilateral trade through the operationalization of the barter trade mechanism, formalization of cross-border exchanges through opening of new border crossings, and promotion of trade through border marketplaces are measures of our shared commitment to provision of opportunities for enhanced economic and commercial activities that will benefit the people of Iran and the people of Pakistan. This will greatly help in improving the livelihood and welfare of our people in the border areas. Another significant step towards strengthening our bilateral relations is the commitment to strengthening energy cooperation through the import of additional electricity from Iran. We have also discussed the possibility, the exchange of sentenced prisoners under the existing legal framework to allow them to complete their sentences in their respective countries. We appreciate Iran's hospitality and facilitate Pakistani pilgrims visiting Iran, and have held useful discussions on creating additional facilities for these Zairene, which form a bond of friendship and fraternity between our two countries. We discussed the latest developments in Afghanistan, especially the dire humanitarian and economic fragility. Pakistan and Iran are directly affected by conflict and instability in Afghanistan. For 4 decades, we have hosted millions of refugees, and as such, we have a vested interest in peace, stability and prosperity for the people of Afghanistan. We agree that the Afghan people must be supported at this critical juncture, including through access to frozen financial assets. From the Afghan authorities, the world expects a move towards inclusivity and effective counter-terrorism action. I also briefed the Foreign Minister on the serious situation as far as human rights are concerned in the illegally held Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. We are grateful for the Iranian leadership's steadfast support for the just cause of Jammu and Kashmir. We also discussed the rising tide of Islamophobia, the recent derogatory remarks made by officials in India that have deeply offended Muslims across the world, it is time for the international community to show a common resolve against xenophobia, Islamophobia, intolerance, and incitement to violence on the basis of religion or belief. I welcome the Foreign Minister's commitment to continued negotiations. We believe that dialogue and diplomacy are the ultimate tools to achieve peace. We look forward to the day that the JCPOA reach a conclusion that is the right of the people of Iran, and it is the right of the people of Iran, and it will create a more conducive environment. In the end, I would like to once again emphasize the importance we attach to Pakistan-Iran relations and reiterate our resolve to further strengthen it in all dimensions. Once again, thank you very much, Mr. Foreign Minister.